Hey, how you doing, Knight?
Where's my fucking report?
Where's my report, motherfucker?
I don't know what report. I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's my fucking report?
What
Bitch.
report? What report, Knight?
From the fucking faceless situation. Do you not see the tags? Sassum, faceless. You use my name, bitch.
What are you yapping about? What do you mean?
What's going on, Frost? Have you not seen the Instagram post?
I did my statement.
We not seen the
Instagram post?
Man, you're not in, are you? You getting
I'm
old?
not in.
You're getting old, Frost.
Aren't you pushing like late 50s?
No, late 50s.
Hmm.
Oh, is it because I have a deep, alluring voice and all the, ladies want to hook up with me even though I can't white pee? No, Frost, that's just, that's charisma. That's what they call that.
Yeah, I got that as well. I've got loads of that.
Okay. All right.
No, I've not seen it on Instagram. What does someone want faceless reports on Instagram?
Man, you're not even gonna believe what the fuck I had to deal with yesterday.
What did you have to deal with yesterday? I saw that Jackie Snow got on duty. I saw that Jackie Snow got on duty and then got off duty 3 minutes later.
Yeah, because he got blown up by PD because they're fucking brain dead.
Yeah, I saw.
Let's see. Lawyers potentially. I'm not gonna say it. Can I? I'm gonna talk to Angel. Listen. Docket posts that are using mysterious notation that is eyebrow raising. 3 POS broke Edgar out of the hospital while he's on a lung machine right before he's about to get surgery to save his life, and have him off of the lung machine for God knows how long before they bring him into a dirty ass crack den down in the barrio, in which they have hostages, to which more hostages arrive, to which we find out Margot is his doctor, and then I get them to give him back because he's gonna fucking die.
Wait, what was their aim?
To save Edgar.
So they broke Edgar out of a hospital with doctors to bring him to a place that isn't a hospital with no doctors to
with a serial killer
life.
That is known for mutilating people. And
that sounds very very backwards.
While simultaneously I'm getting locations for where Charlie might be, but with zero context, because apparently people think we're watching Twatter 24/7. What else? Oh yeah, faceless attack yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right. Forehead's kidnapped.
Wait, Forehead's kidnapped too?
By the faceless. We could have saved him, but PD blew up one of our military helicopters. As Snow's like, don't shoot. You guys are shooting me. Do not shoot me. And then they shot him and it blew up.
Who shot him down?
PD.
Yeah, but do we know distinctively who?
Do you think half these fucking dumb fucks who never see accountability and mix their SPS into serious situations, didn't possibly shoot him just because they thought it'd be funny for them and 10 other people?
That's
and just
vile.
to be clear, when I say 10 other people, I mean 10 people surrounding him. I'm not. I realized after I said that might come across weird.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean,
right.
quite specifically, he was shot. We saw him smoking and yelling at everyone on the radio. And then right afterwards, he's shot and blown up. So, how that happens, I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder if people are even using the radio.
I mean, the problem is that the excuse, now, granted, it was dark as shit, kind of as dark as it is now. You know, our helis are black because we can't get them to paint. We have to wait for the painter to come around and then hope the paint sticks. If you know, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
sometimes
it washes down. You need that airplane paint. Well, we had it on there, and then the paint wore off again. But even then it'd be dark. But like, you know, what we were talking about, there's a couple things. Now, Snow, we're going to talk more about it, but Snow is kind of under the impression that we should like train people the difference, and like, you know, that's commendable, and I'm in support of that. Except I know that you have a different 15 cops around every day, and that's not solvable. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the Brian Parker situation, right?
Yeah. Me and King were thinking about resolutions earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe a high-vis situation could work.
You mean you give them, you get them vis vests?
No. We slam everyone down to a PPO until they prove themselves.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, BCSO is actually good. I mean, and Shift 2 LSPD, unless they mix with Shift 1 LSPD, in which case they start getting into the bit, like the general hospital, like, you know, bullshit.
Yeah.
Is General Hospital too old of a reference?
No, I don't think so. It's just
you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, so it's pretty universal. Yeah. All I know it is is like a soap opera, like, you know, people like, you know, where it's just like random shit, you know?
No, the soap opera in fucking New York, right?
I don't fucking know. I just know that shit used to be. There was like a period of time where, I only knew it as like the thing my mother used to watch when I was super young. What the fuck? It's like always on. Like, what the hell?
I've watched loads of that shit, you know, like
so-and-so's dating so-and-so and fucked this other person, and like...
At the minute, I've been watching Desperate Housewives.
And just like General Hospital, the story just keeps like repeating itself because they keep running out of, you know, shit. Like, I think there was aliens in it at one point.
I mean, it literally is.
Oh yeah, the aliens. And during that whole thing, we ran into aliens, me and Blunt. And then I realized Luciano's fucking an alien.
Yeah, those Babylon guys are perverts. I mean, we've established that. But it quite literally is every single day the exact same thing. This happened in shift 3. Cops were dumb fucks. Not enough units responded. Like, it is like a broken record. We have this discussion every single morning, and nothing ever changes.
Well, I mean, we don't need to change
That's the
it.
definition of insanity, right? Where you the same thing keeps happening, but you expect it to change.
No, I think we talk about it and then we move on and then talk about the things that are actually interesting instead of worrying about individuals that are failing. You know what I mean? Better to not live in someone else's misery. Good to point it out. Yeah, dumb fuck shit happened, but here's the good shit. I will say, though, you know what was actually really interesting?
What's that?
Is that the 3 POS guys literally put their guns down and give us all the hostages because they actually realized that their friend might actually die, which was like kind of amazing. I was like,
it just doesn't make sense, though. Why would you kidnap someone from a hospital where there's doctors?
To be fair, they've got new vests and shit. I think the general 3 POS guys, or maybe it's the first time I've seen it. Maybe they've had it for a while. I don't know. Did not know fully what was happening and didn't fully agree. It sounded like it was like Hassan's like cooked idea.
Hassan is the most cooked individual I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, so
he always has cooked ideas.
Given the fact that we arrested Hassan and he was out of the picture, and I was able to like very clearly explain the circumstances, I think they realized like, look, they may actually blast us all anyways, which means Edgar's dead anyways, or he's gonna die here. Like, I mean, when I told them, are you guys dumb? This is Margot Escargot. She's not a doctor. She literally mutilates people.
Wait, is that the little squeaky one with like no limbs?
Bro, okay, listen, I want you to imagine this. I go inside and I see this masked up doctor like working on him, right? And I go, and they're like, "You're never gonna believe who this is." And I'm like, listen, guys, you think I'm stupid? This is obviously Princess. She used to be a doctor and da 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 da. And part of me is kind of like, man, I destroyed their big reveal. And then all of a sudden the mask comes on and goes, "Hey, Brian." I'm like, what the fuck? I was fucking floored.
Was she being held against her will?
No, she's enjoying herself. It was the most like surprising thing ever because I immediately was like, okay, you know, like this is definitely Princess. Like, well, she's back, I guess. Like, you know, and like it was just like, you know, because I felt real like there was a part of me that's kind of like, man, I might have fucked up their like grand reveal or like, you know, some like investigation into Princess being back. And no, it was Marco. I think that was it was actually went from like, oh, this is definitely obvious to that was the most surprising thing I like that could have happened.
That sounds like the most cooked situation I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, it's classic creepypasta, right?
Yeah. So that was interesting.
So did Edgar die?
No. He got some random dude walked into the hospital and not against his will and just freely gave his lung up. I mean, to the point where like I pulled him aside. I'm like, "Yo, dog, like, you under duress or anything? Like, what's going on?"
Wait. A random guy walked into the hospital and said,
I'm not even kidding. I don't know who the fuck this guy was. Like, it was just like, "Oh yeah, I want to donate my lung," and I had to pull him aside. I'm like, "Yo, blink twice if like you're actually down for this." Like, I assume like, is someone held against your will? And it's like, no, he's just like, "No, I'm just here to give a fucking lung," and I'm like, that's fucking not sus. So,
well, you know, today's Sunday at least, so it should be a slow day to catch up.
listen, you bitch. All right, you're gonna be asleep before shit pops off, and you saying that fucks me. All right, you know how many reports I gotta write?
It's gonna be a short day. I wouldn't stress. Like, look,
my God,
you know, there's not that many people around.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine too much is going to go off. This could be a day where you could catch up on your reports and nothing happens.
Do you do this intentionally?
Do what? Even God rests on Sundays night.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I told Ember, who I kept having to ignore, that, you know, to give me a call on Saturday because, like, Faceless don't work on Saturday, and yesterday was the most insane Saturday, and God knows how long. But
well, to be fair, though, normally, you know, the PD would have been attacked by the Faceless at some point, and we haven't been attacked yet today. Every morning, we normally get, like, an A10 Warthog or a few little birds. But it's just been Kyle Pred calling distress signs from his house all day.
oh, I saw Carmine too lost his fucking bro. That whole court case is like so insane. Sparks is holding herself. She's like, it's her versus like 8 people just dogging on her, and I pulled her aside. I'm like, hey, this is actually a really good court case because it shows how fucked up the situation is right now.
Too many cooks in the kitchen could benefit her too. No.
They, listen, like, one of the responses, never mind. Yes and no, but the right appropriate response is to start going after bar licenses, because there's a lot of, like, really fucked up shit happened. Like, for example, Grayson, Tony, and Bailey are, you know, on all 3 cases, among some others, right?
What, was Grayson there yesterday?
Yeah, Bailey's the yes.
And he didn't walk out?
No. Well, he will
Oh.
probably by the time we're done. Because I haven't really cracked the whip yet. But the thing is, Sparks, as much as people say, is actually the one making me pull the punches back. Like, I wanted to push like witness tampering, immediately go for their bar license. And she's the one who's like, well, you know, I don't know if this is beyond a reasonable doubt, blah, 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 blah. So she's actually extremely like controlled, right?
Someone has to be.
But in lieu of that, on Bobby's case, Grayson comes in, claims that Bobby fired Tony and Bailey, and that Tony and Bailey attended Bobby's pretrial hearing without his permission after they knew he was fired. And that it's a gross blah, 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 blah. But then this fucking unethical dick sucker, right, is now at Pred's case with the two of them working side by side. And I said, if someone doesn't lose a bar license over this, DOJ's already cooked. Because logically, one of two things happen. Either Grayson is lying, and in order to get Bobby off a case, is abusing all moral and legal ethics, right, to make claims about the two attorneys in order to get a leg up on the Bobby situation, right, by claiming mistrial. Or Tony and Bailey actually did what they did. They should all be fucked here. Now the unfortunate thing is, I haven't seen any action by the DOJ yet, who looks at the docket, which to me is a little concerning, and it is something I'm gonna ask about. Is, are we law enforcement have to be the ones putting in the complaint? Like, aren't y'all who are reading the docket, who's seeing it yourself, don't you overseeing like the bars, aren't y'all supposed to just do it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like a hypothetical, right? I see one of your cops do some wild shit. Aren't you responsible for fixing it without me having to arrest him?
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my unsureness. I could be wrong. Maybe that's how it's going to be. But like, there has been definitely a couple like eyebrow moments, right? Like eye raising moments. But, you know.
I mean, everything's cooked. King was telling me today that he doesn't want to be in command anymore because his high commander all corrupt as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I've had this thought. What if Faceless aren't the bad guys? What if law enforcement is?
I think LSPD certainly is like shift one. I strict it to shift one because shift one's entire purpose is, you know, hanging on their high command's coattails, right? And Pred's not unique in this. It was the same with what's his name, Turner, right? They don't really understand the concept of like free thinking, which is what makes a lot of conversations difficult because it's hyper emotion based to protect your leader, quote unquote, and they desperately want one. Let me put it this way: if the behavior wasn't the same had the behavior been different between Turner and Pred, like in terms of how this LSPD Shift 1 acts, there'd be an argument to be made that it's Pred, but it's not. It's a rotted kind of culture shift.
Yeah.
I think Nino actually like fully brainwashed LSPD way too more than and I think he fucked it up.
Well, I mean, we're all
it's gotta
in the
be
position.
because like I've seen the papers, like these guys used to virtually like worship the dude and like, you know, daddy's gone and then, you know.
This is the thing, right? Nino put me where I am, you where you are, and Fred where he is, and then left us with no guidance.
Yeah.
So it is all kind of Nino's fault.
I agree.
That dumb fucking Bostonian bitch.
Yeah, well.
Right. I'll see you soon, mate.
All right. You take care. That sudden realization that Nino completely psychologically like, you know, Watch your mouth, motherfucker. That's it. We're investigating Nino. When Nino told Blue, "I'm not your asset, we're fucking partners," and hung up the phone, it couldn't ring more true if you think about it from the perspective of Nino infused so much like power over that PD that I think down to its like very psyche, like the concept